The last section of this video is actually solving some exponential functions. We'll get into a lesson where we solve more complicated exponential functions, but we're going to start here with this. So we have a rule for exponential equations. And with exponentials, this is always what we want to look for first. If you have a to the u equals a to the v, then u equals a v. What that is saying is if the bases of your exponents are the same, then you can just kind of cancel those out and say that the exponents equal each other. So here you have same bases of 5. Sorry. So you can almost just sort of cancel those out and just say that the exponents of 3x plus 1 equals x plus 7, and then just solve. So we'll subtract our x. We get 2x plus 1 equals 7. Subtract 1. 2x equals 6. And so therefore x equals 3. I guess it would help if you could see it. And you can plug that in and check. You plug this in here, you've got 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. So this is 5 to the 10th power. And then here, if you do 3 plus 7, that's 10 as well. So you've got 5 to the 10th power. So those are equivalent to each other. Okay, this has a base of e, but it's the exact same thing. The bases are the same. So I'm going to cancel out my base, my e. I'm going to set the exponents equal to each other. So x equals 4x plus 9. So now solve for x, and we'll do that by subtracting our 4x to get negative 3x equals 9. Divide by negative 3, and we get x equals negative 3. And again, you can plug that in and check. If you plug that in here, you get negative 3. If you plug it in here, 4 times negative 3 is negative 12, plus 9 is negative 3. So both sides, you get e to the negative 3 power. Now, these were already set up for us where the bases were already equivalent. That's not going to be the same for down here. So here you have a base of 5 and you have 25. Well, I can get these bases here to match. Another way to write 25 is 5 squared. So now that my bases cancel, now I can set up my equation. So here we get x equals 1. So check that. You plug in your 1 here, you get 1 plus 1 is 2, so 5 squared does equal 25. So same thing here. Let's figure out what base. So I have a 3 here, right? So I want to know, how can I write 81 with a base of 3? If you're not familiar with your exponents here, just kind of start guessing. Okay, I know it's not squared, right? Because 3 squared is 9. So let's try to the third. 3 cubed, that's 27. That's not big enough. How about 3 to the fourth? And that does give me 81. So I can write this as 3 to the 4th power. So now my bases can cancel. And I have x plus 1 equals 4. Subtract your 1 and x equals 3. And plug that in. You plug in 3, you get 3 plus 1 is 4, and we just found that 3 to the 4th power does equal 81. Okay, and then lastly here, this should be E, not C. You have 2 to the negative x equals 16. So how can I write 2 or 16 with a base of 2? So you can again just start trying some numbers. We know 2 squared is 4, 2 cubed, that's 8. So then what about 2 to the 4th? And that's my exponential. So those cancel. I have negative x equals 4. So therefore, x equals negative 4. And again, you can plug that in. When you plug in negative 4 is positive 4. So 2 to the 4th is 16.